Come on. You really thought that I wasn't going to talk about this Chucky TV series teaser? This was released just yesterday, and I'll be honest, this is a show that I completely forgot about because of everything going on, COVID, lockdown, quarantine. Movie theaters don't seem to have a date in sight of when they'll reopen. So many movies that I was looking forward to that aren't coming out, seemingly. But when this teaser came out yesterday, I thought, wow, okay, I might need something like this to distract me or to keep me occupied. This show is scheduled to come out in 2021. We don't know the month, or hell, we don't even know if they've really started shooting yet, because judging by this teaser, we don't see much. All you really see is you see this little toy shop, or maybe it's just a regular store, I don't know, and you see the shadowy silhouette of the doll. He's actually, well, is he holding a knife? I'm looking right at the picture now, and I guess it doesn't look like he's holding a knife, but his shadow looks like he's holding a knife. Maybe he is holding a knife. I don't know, but you see that Don Mancini, the original creator of Child's Play, he's been involved since the very beginning. He was not keen or involved with the remake that came out last year. And you see that Brad Dourif will come back as the voice of Chucky. So a couple of things. I did not hate the remake as much as I thought I would. I didn't love it either. I had a lot of issues with it, and I think the fact that it was a remake in general held a lot of resentment towards it, maybe unjustified. Because, like I said, the movie had its moments, it had its parts. It was very gory and violent, and I think that worked towards its favor. I think Mark Hamill doing the voice helped too, because I love Mark Hamill. So he softened the blow a little bit. But still, I didn't love the movie. I still didn't see the justification for the remake. I still think the original is better. And I thought that Don Mancini doing those direct DVD sequels that were connected to the original, that were, at least at first, preventing a remake from happening. Of course, it happened anyways. But now this TV series will continue on from the original continuity. At least we have that. It's one of those situations where, okay, if the production company wants to make a remake, at least they also gave us the option of, hey, here's a TV series that's connected to the original. So if you don't want the remake, if you don't want anything to do with the remake, watch the show instead. So Don Mancini is still involved. Brad Dourif, like I said, will be here. But also listed in the cast is Jennifer Tilly. So I guess that answers the question. I wasn't sure if they were going to continue on from the cult of Chucky, which I hated, by the way. I really enjoyed The Curse of Chucky. I thought that was a breath of fresh air. But for some reason, Cult of Chucky just set the franchise back so many steps, in my opinion. I just thought Mancini reverted back to a lot of comedy that just, yeah, sure, obviously Chucky, given his character and his nature being a doll, there are built-in jokes that you can have that work, but I feel like these movies work best when it's more dark, when it's more gritty and scary, and I feel like that was a lesson that he should have already learned. Hopefully he has learned, though, in tenfold with this show. Hopefully, yeah, it's a show with multiple episodes, so I'm going to assume that humor will be worked in here and there. I'm probably going to have episodes where I roll my eyes and don't really care, but for the most part, and judging from this teaser, hopefully it is dark. Hopefully it stays more dark. The teaser trailer doesn't show anything. It doesn't. All the information it tells us is it's going to be out in 2021. It's going to appear on both the Sci-Fi Network and the USA Network. Why both? I don't know. I don't know if it's because they thought that, hey, if we just do this on Sci-Fi, it might not reach the audience that we want it to. Look at Krypton. Look at many other shows that failed to maintain the ratings. But even if it was just on the USA Network, you have a show like The Purge, which, was decent, I guess, but even that failed in the ratings with the second season. So this gives the show an opportunity to just have the best of both worlds. And maybe in combine, those ratings will justify multiple seasons in the show. And the plot synopsis, really quick, they released a plot. It says, after a vintage Chucky doll turns up at a suburban yard sale, an idyllic American town is thrown into chaos as a series of horrifying murders begin to expose the town's hypocrisies and secrets. Okay, pretty standard. Nothing that blows me away as far as doing something different with this doll. But I do feel like it's a good thing that it seems like they're veering away from what the cult of Chucky started. I hated the direction that movie took the doll, took the lore, took the mythology. I think it got too overly complicated. I thought it raised too many questions. I thought it made everything in this series make less sense than it already did before. So it seems like we're starting fresh. Maybe they will still acknowledge some things. Maybe Brad Dourif's daughter, Fiona Dourif, will have a part. She's not listed here. But is Mancini really going to just disregard everything? I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't be against him disregarding it, but I'd be surprised, too, because it was him who did it. Maybe the reaction was that bad. Maybe he saw that and he's willing to course correct. Anyways, guys, I am looking forward to this show. I am. I don't know why every time I get let down by a Chucky movie or a Chucky thing, the next thing still has me interested or curious and keeps me coming back for more. Hopefully this show doesn't let me down. Maybe this will be something that I can review every week. That would be fun. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments below, not only what do you think of this teaser, it's not much, so also what do you think of this show in general? Do you think it's going to work? Do you think it's going to be good? Is it something that you're really excited for, or are you just all Chuckied out? Do you think it's pointless? Do you think it's lame? Do you think it's going to suck? Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Later!